Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, August 29th, 2025. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. First up, the Elias Law Group is suing again, this time to stop an Ohio law aimed at blocking foreign nationals from voting in U.S. elections. Pulte, who's the head of the FHFA, the mortgage government entity, he said, consistent with my responsibility to ensure a safe and sound housing market, I'm submitting another criminal referral today for mortgage fraud. Like so many other mortgage fraud cases, this one likely involves bank fraud and wire fraud. Now, is this one attack vector of how they're going after the deep state through mortgages? Kind of reminds me of Al Capone and how they got him on something other than what we all thought, or back then people thought they were going to get him on. Based on what RFK Jr. said yesterday, it sounds like the CDC could be the next portion of the swamp to be drained. RFK Jr. came out and said, quote, President Trump has very, very ambitious hopes for the CDC right now. The CDC has problems. That is a major understatement. The CDC, the FDA, the SEC, all of them have major problems. But at the very least, exposure is happening. This one touched my heart in a good way. The U.S. Air Force will provide January 6th attendant Ashley Babbitt with a military funeral honors, reversing a Biden-era decision that denied her family's request, according to a legal group that has represented her family. Now, this was according to Judicial Watch. Once again, the scales of justice are balancing. As we all know, lots of people got upset that President Trump said that what we thought was that he was going to allow 600,000 more Chinese students into the country. Well, the White House issued a statement to clarify that President Trump is not admitting 600,000 Chinese students. He's maintaining the existing policy during the trade negotiations. The 600,000 figure refers to a 2-year extension of the current 300,000 visas without any increase. Looks like the Panicans were up in arms for no reason at all. The Federal Reserve's governor, Lisa Cook, the one who's on the hot seat with President Trump, well, apparently her lawyers suggested that an unintentional, this is quote, clerical error may have been behind the mortgage dispute over which President Trump wants her fired. Oh my gosh, a clerical error? Isn't that in the same ballpark as saying that my dog ate my homework? Well, we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. RFK Jr. launched a full investigation into the meds the trans-Minneapolis shooter was using. He said, quote, there's never been a time in America where people walk into a crowd or a church or a movie theater or a school and just start randomly opening fire. Once they dig into more of the Western medicine in terms of the Western perspective, many things are going to be revealed, not to mention the jabs and other things that we talk about on our live broadcasts on a regular basis. So that's all we have for today. Another reminder, we will be going live today at Friday. This is Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. And as you all know, at the end of today's regular broadcast, we have our subscriber-only broadcast on TikTok. Hope you can join us. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll talk again soon.